Welcome, Ramley. How are my Rams super fans doing today? It's week 14 and we're talking the Rams versus the Arizona Cardinals. Let's get right into it. Now, back in week 4, I previewed this game. Both teams were undefeated, and I said the Rams would win 31-17. Boy, was I wrong. The Cardinals were a much better team, and they embarrassed the Rams 37-20. Now, Cardinals fans were really upset with my initial prediction. I had what seemed to be over 500 Cardinals fans in my comments talking crazy. They were really mad that I predicted at the time a Super Bowl favorite would beat the historically horrible Arizona Cardinals by 14 points. You guys hurt my feelings by constantly clicking the dislike button in that video. But I get it. You guys finally got a good team in Arizona and you don't know how to act. You don't know how it feels to have a good team and still have someone doubt you. Or have a good team and still be criticized. You guys aren't used to having a good team, period. The Cardinals are one of the worst franchises in NFL history. Let me put that into perspective. This franchise boasts the longest active title drought in North American pro sports. I said that right. This franchise boasts the longest active title drought in North American pro sports, just edging out the Cleveland Guardians. The Cardinals have not only never won a Super Bowl, but they haven't won a title since 1947. Since relocating to the desert prior to the 1988 season, they have a grand total of just 6 winning seasons in their 32-season stint in Arizona. To their credit, they did make it all the way to Super Bowl 43, albeit with a 9-7 regular season record. However, their luck would eventually run out when they ran up against a much better Pittsburgh Steelers team. Prior to this season, the Cardinals ranked 31st in all-time winning percentage. 31st. There's only 32 teams, guys, and the franchise ranks dead last in seasons per head coach. What that means is they are averaging a new head coach every 2.3 years. This statistic is particularly indicative of instability and routine failure, because they cycle through head coaches more often than any other team in league history. Hold on, guys, I'm not done. The Cardinals have been in the NFL since 1920. That's 101 years. Yet they only managed to win 2 championships. And to be more specific, those are not Super Bowls. These are championships before the NFL-AFL merger. They won in 1925 when there was only 20 teams competing. And they won again in 1947 where there were only 10 teams competing for an NFL championship. 10 teams. I don't even know if you want to count that. But I say all of that to say this. I now realize why the NFC West Divisional Championship is so important to you guys. This team has only won 7 division titles in its team history. In comparison, the Rams have won 7 conference championships and 17 division titles. This team only has 11 playoff appearances. The Rams have 30. The Rams have more division titles than the Cardinals have playoff appearances. So I can see why this season means so much to you guys, and why a Rams fan critiquing you guys hurts a bunch of feelings. You guys are just not used to being good. Now that I got that off my chest, let's get into this game and let's talk about the injury report. Now, Rams center Brian Allen is questionable after sustaining a knee injury last game, and Cardinals offensive guard Justin Pugh is questionable with a calf strain. Also, running back Chase Edmonds for the Cardinals is expected to miss another game this week. What am I looking forward to seeing? I'm looking forward to seeing the Rams compete against one of the best teams in the league. Even though the Cardinals franchise is historically horrible, I can't lie. The 2021 Cardinals are really good. If the Rams can pull out a win against this team, they shoot right back up the power rankings as a Super Bowl contender. And we do this by playing clean, mistake-free football. No drops, little to no penalties, little to no sacks allowed, and most importantly, no turnovers. Every loss we have this year has the same thing in common. Our offense turned the ball over 2 or more times. If we play clean, mistake-free football, we can compete with anyone. Now let's talk about this passing offense versus the passing defense. Both teams have pretty prolific passing attacks. The Rams start week 14 with the 3rd most passing yards per game. The Cardinals are not that far off. Where they differ is on defense. The Cardinals have been great at stopping opposing teams through the air, only allowing 205 passing yards per game, while the Rams are middle of the road, allowing 238 yards per game. Now let's talk this rushing offense versus the rushing defense. The Rams have been statistically pretty good at stopping the run. And I know we had our hiccups in some games where we've been horrible at it, but overall, if you look at the stats, guys, we're pretty good. We're only allowing 100 yards per game on the ground. That's 8th best in the NFL. And Chase Edmonds hurt the Rams in week 4 this year, rushing for 120 yards against us. He's most likely not playing this week, which is a big positive for the Rams. But James Conner has been playing pretty good this year, so we still got our work cut out for us. Now, if this Cardinals team has any flaw, it's their running defense. The Cardinals' running defense has been known to struggle at times. But on the flip side, so is the Rams' running backs. We finally got our first 100-yard rusher last week. Hopefully, Sony Michel can build on that, keep that momentum going, and he still gets the bulk of the carries whether Darrell Henderson is here or not. Because I do truly believe, guys, Sony Michel is a better running back than Darrell Henderson. After you're done with this video, check out my recap for the Rams and the Jaguars game last week. I go in depth and I really get into what I really truly believe about Sony Michel and Darrell Henderson. And guys, before we get into my prediction, if you guys can like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit that bell notification button so you never miss an upload. Also, if you like what you see here, you'll love what you see on social media. Please, guys, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Also, guys, I have a link in the description of this video to the Rams Amazon store. Make sure you hit that link and check out the store. Even if you're not currently looking for Rams gear, just check it out. You might be pleasantly surprised with some of the sales you'll find. Now let's get right back into it and talk about my prediction. I do think the Cardinals is a good team, but I got the Rams 41-17. That's a joke, guys. Please, Cardinals fans, do not kill me. Or you can kill me, I really don't care. But I do think this Rams team is good enough to compete. I think if the Rams play clean, mistake-free football, they can even win this game. But the Rams haven't played clean, mistake-free football in several weeks, and I just don't know if they get it done here on the road against this Cardinals team. So guys, I got the Cardinals 31, Rams 27. Either way, I am extremely excited for this game. We're gonna leave this game knowing a lot about this Rams team. I cannot wait for Monday night. I'm really upset that we are playing in prime time because the Rams have been horrible in prime time this year. Hopefully they can change that narrative. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in more Rams content, subscribe to this channel, hit that bell notification button so you never miss an upload, and make sure to click on this video right here.